Well, hello there everyone, good evening and welcome to the first live stream in a few weeks. One Hub Racing returns. It's round one at Australia, so we'll be expecting a lot of action. The music is very loud in my ear. There we go, so I can actually talk now, which is good. Right, yeah, here we are then. So in the lobby, I'm not too sure, I don't know if this is the actual lobby or not. I've just been sent an invite. I'm sure it is. Anyway, a couple of things to talk about then. I have sent my teammate a party invite. Hopefully he will join very soon. As you can see there, I'm in the Alfa Romeo this season. I'm no longer with Matt. Indecisive Matt has moved on. He's gone to Red Bull to partner up with someone, and Josh approached me, young man Josh. He's only been racing for a couple of years. He's approached me. He wanted my valuable experience and knowledge and everything else like that, and so we've teamed up. And last week we took place at we had the pre-season race at Brazil. If you wanted to watch it, you can. You go on the One Hub Racing's YouTube channel, and you can look up pre-season race at Prospective Brazil. In a nutshell, it went very well for me. I qualified in 8th in that race. Josh was ahead of me in 4th. Unfortunately, the pole man glitched or stalled or something happened, and a couple of people behind him got caught up in an instant. What that meant was I was 3 wide for the lead going down into turn 1. Took the lead and held the lead comfortably until about lap 20-21 when I made a silly mistake, fell off the road and broke my wing. So that was, quite a few people, including myself, were a bit like, oh, wow, okay, Alex could be on pace for this game. So I have done quite a lot of practice tonight for Australia. I found a setup that I'm comfortable with. It's not the quickest, it's a little bit understeery, but I have found a setup that I think will work for me. Now, Australia being Australia, I'm not looking for any heroics into Sainte Devote. It's traditionally on other leagues, and certainly back in the day, always the first race of the season, and the first race of the season on a very fast, narrow, sort of semi-permanent street circuit with a lot of drivers that haven't raced against each other before usually means that there is chaos. So I'm going to take it nice and easy tonight, find my feet with all of these guys. We really don't know how many people are going to be here. We should be starting up in about 5 or 6 minutes. And I'm just going to let the carnage sort of unfold. I'll be very surprised if there's not at least one safety car in this race, or a couple of virtual safety cars. I'll be very surprised there isn't a couple of early retirements. So it's one of those. We're just going to have to take it easy. Hopefully Josh does join us very soon at some point, because it'd be nice to hear him. And we're just slowly waiting for the lobby to fill up. Only 11 people in here at the moment. I mean, if we went ahead of 11 people, it'd be a bit of a boring race, but at least we'd score points. So yeah, really happy with my pre-season race. Got a lot of TV time, I should say, from the commentators for leading the race. I went up from 8th to 1st in the first 4 corners and held the lead. Granted, there was a couple of safety car periods, so it wasn't 20 or 21 laps at full race speed, more like about 14 or 15. But I had various drivers behind me and felt very comfortable leading the race. Whether that will happen tonight or not, I doubt it. I'll be very surprised if I'm on the pace here. Let's just hope that we're not that slow and we can keep it consistent, keep it out of the wall, finish the race and score some valuable points, which would be nice to kickstart my year with Alfa Romeo. I've done the year with Haas, and it started off okay, and it's ended with a couple of podiums in the final 2 races for them. So I'd like to do the same here, but to be honest, I'd like a little bit more. So here's the hoping that Josh turns up. We've got 5 minutes until we actually go to the track. I'm just going to check the old Discord here just to see if there's any. Okay, Matt is actually lobby admin, and he's saying he's having issues. So right, okay. Right, let's go and find Josh. Let's see if he's going to join. Okay, well, we might be having issues then. Not too sure exactly what's going on. He might not want to tonight, and I'll be on my own. So just waiting for the lobby to fill up at the moment. No practice session, short qualifying session, 18 minutes in length, and then a 50% race, 29 laps. It's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on tonight. There's quite a few drivers in here that didn't take part in the pre-season race. Quite a few drivers that I am unfamiliar with. Pre-season race ended up with Ferrari 1-2, but granted there was only about 8 or 9 people that actually finished the race. And only about 15 or 16 actually turned up to the event. So there were a few drivers that weren't there. I think everyone here right now was here, although C-Type Stephen in the Aston Martin was not present. So yeah, all we got to do really is just wait, see what's going on. I think it looks like we have some issues going on. So we should be going to the track in a couple of minutes. But clearly there's issues happening, but that's fine, it doesn't matter too much. So drivers that were here last season were obviously indecisive. Matty, he was my teammate at Haas, he's now moved on to Red Bull. Doyle and Stephen in the 2 Williams cars venue. Josh Wilkins is my teammate, he joined it halfway through last season. Jason is new to this tier, at least. Fozzie Bear, I'm aware of. Jamie Met in the McLaren. C-Type Stephen in the Aston Martin. Ols 56, I'm pretty sure he's new. G Infamous, he's new. Smithy Chris was, I believe, here last year. NX Storm was here. TJW was here. Owen White at the bottom is our commentator. So there are a few drivers that obviously I'm familiar with. There's obviously a few I have no idea about, and a few that have either dropped down a tier or made a return to league racing with one hub after maybe a year or two out. So it's going to be quite interesting. Like I said, with so many different drivers, so many different driving styles, it's very difficult to really get a purchase on who is where in the pecking order. We'll have probably after about 2 or 3 races we should eventually know who stands where, as Josh does finally enter the party a couple of minutes before we go to the track. Hello mate, can you do me a favour? Could you make sure that you allow your voice to be shared? Yeah, because you didn't do that for the pre-season race, so it sounded a bit weird me talking to myself. Hopefully it works fine. Let me have a look. Let me jump into the party. So what you should do on the party screen is go down to party settings, allow your voice to be shared, and then click on always allow. Oh, you're on the PS5. Right, it could be a bit different then. It should work now. Let's hope so anyway. I didn't realise you was on the PS5, my bad.
Yes, just upgraded recently.
Yeah, it'll probably be, I'll probably wait until the price maybe drops down a little bit after Christmas, and then I'll jump on and get one. But my PS4 is still working after all these years.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm already streaming to all of my millions and millions of viewers, so don't be shy, say hello.
Oh, Hi guys.
Yes, everyone, this is my new teammate. Of course, last season I spent the entire year in the Haas car with Matt. He's decided to bugger off and go to the Red Bull. Josh approached me and said, I need your experience, please help me, please be my teammate. I said, okay, let's team up. And well, one of us had a decent pre-season race, the other one unfortunately did not, but we did talk after the race, or during the race, once we both retired, and speaking to you quite a lot about your handling issues, the rotation with your Fanatec wheel and setup issues as well. Have you managed to completely get on top of it, or are you still fine-tuning a few things?
Well, I don't want to say I have and then crash out in the race, but I believe that like my practice over the last week has pretty much sorted that out. So hopefully,
okay,
fingers crossed, it's all sorted now.
What have you done? Have you stuck to 300 or gone for 360?
I did go to 360, but it wasn't clicking at all. I was like second slower, so I went back to 300, and basically like I went less aggressive on the turning. I was watching like a bit of Jono Watman's clips, and I was just watching his steering wheel and how he was like turning it, just like that sort of thing. And he was doing it like so smoothly, whereas I would just like kind of just turn it really quickly. Yeah. And that's what would cause me to spin out. So I've kind of stopped turning it like really quickly, and now on most corners at Australia, it's pretty easy now.
How are you through the fast left right turns? What was it, turn 11 and 12?
Oh, I'm pretty good to be fair.
Okay, yeah, I've been working on that.
The thing is, like, you have to be fully committed if you want to go across the curb. And I feel like in a race, you're not going to be able to go across it. No. Because the tyre will be too much, you'll just spin out. Yeah. So I find braking a bit earlier for the corner rather than last second, like going a bit slower around the first bend, like sacrificing a little bit of speed. And then on the second right, or the first, like the right turn, you basically miss the curb completely. And like you're full throttle, whereas if you go across the curb, you have to come off the throttle, otherwise you're spinning out. Yeah, that's what I've kind of. That's what I kind of found during practice. Yeah, that's the sort of the same approach I've done. I've tried attacking it before when you just send it in and then just bounce across the curbs, and you end up coming out of the right hander backwards every time. So what I've been doing is similar to you. I'm literally knocking it down to 6, but I'm lifting off a little bit, but I'm also actually applying a bit of the brake. So as I'm turning into the left, I'm sort of cutting in quite late, just straighten the car up a little bit, and then when I'm turning right, because I've managed to straighten and sort the balance of the car out, so I'm not turning into myself, I'm able to then sort of go over a little bit of the inside curb and allow the car to sort of drift a little bit out wide, but I'm not really touching the exit curb, because if you go over that, the car bottoms out, and then that's when you're backwards. So I have had to adapt my driving style for them two corners, and to be honest, I haven't had any major issues. Right, looks like the lobby's readying up, so here we go. 15 people. Okay, that's slightly disappointing, but good news for us. Less drivers means better chance of points. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 15's pretty low.
Yeah, for the first race of the season, it's pretty crap, to be honest, but we'll take it.
Yeah. Well, I'm aiming for points tonight. I think consistent points throughout the season is going to be what I'm aiming for.
Well, top 12 get points, and that's my target for every race, to be in the top 12.
Yeah.
But you know, Australia is, because I've been racing for years. Traditionally, in other leagues I've done, they've always started at Australia because they do the real race calendar. And tonight's going to be a bit of a struggle for everyone, because this is my experience talking and the amount of races I've done. Like this is a brand new season. It's the first race of a season, and we're with guys that are in different teams, guys that have dropped down from tiers, new people as well. We're not familiar with everyone's different driving styles, how people attack corners, how they defend corners, and because Australia is a fast sort of semi-street circuit, there's going to be a lot of incidents tonight. Like, I'll be surprised if there's only one safety car.
Yeah,
because I think there's going to be more. So I'm sort of approaching,
be like 2 at least.
Yeah, at least, and probably a couple of VSCs. I don't know about the weather. Hopefully it's nice and clear throughout, because I don't know wet running. But my approach to this tonight is just to drive to my pace. You know, there's going to be a lot of time penalties out there for corner cutting, so I'm just focusing on myself. Right.
Oh, it's dry. All the
cool.
Way. Is it all the way through?
Oh,
yeah,
I think it's going to
dry.
be. I think it's going to be fully dry, so that's good. Cool. It works for us then.
Yes. Oh, another thing I found out while I was practicing quali in Grand Prix mode is that I go out with 6 kilo of fuel now. So if I do mess up that flying that first one, I have enough to just like kind of regain where I was and just go again. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I feel like it's a bit safer to do it with 6 rather than 5.
Well, yeah, you have a bit of backup fuel there if you do make a mistake, you know, in the first half of lap. Are you not concerned though that you know, if you did that with the set of soft tyres and that ended up being your fastest lap, but you're starting with, you know, an increased amount of tyre wear?
Yeah, that's true, but I haven't found it to be that much of an issue.
If you're comfortable going that way with just a little bit of extra fuel, just in case you do make a mistake, then whatever works for you works for you. Like the chances of there being an early safety car VSC to possibly make a pit stop, I think is pretty high. So I don't think it's.
I can imagine what turn 1's going to be like.
It's going to be. I reckon it's going to be turn 4, turn 5. Sorry, the right hander, and it's going to be 11 and 12. There will be death there.
Oh, how come that guy retired from the session? Has he got?
Oh, he does that. He always starts at the back, and for every position he makes up in the race, he donates like $5 to charity.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, he mentioned it last season. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's. I'm not too sure what the charity is. I think it's something to do with cancer at least. So he donates every time he streams it and all that. So yeah, it's good for him. What's your setup looking like anyway?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Right, I've gone for 9.9 on the aero side, and then 82.55. All the way to the right, 1 click from the right, so 1.2 minus 1.2, and then 0.07, and then all the way to the left.
Wow, yours is very different to me.
And then front suspension, or it's 172727. And then it's 100% 54, and then I've got max tyre pressures at the moment, but I might change that for the actual race. Okay,
right, mine's wildly different in some places. My wings are 8.8, my transmission is 75.75, but it is coming down to 75.65. Suspension geometry is all over the place. It's 3.00, 1.20, 0.09, 0.41.
Right, okay.
And then my suspension is completely backwards to you. So you're 1717.
Okay.
I'm 8281.
It's literally the opposite, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Ride height similar, 3.7. Brakes 154. My tyre pressures are quite high for the rears, quite low for the fronts.
Right, okay.
I am going to bump them up to 22.6.
Would you recommend that?
I'm going with a safe setup. I wouldn't recommend it because it is a little slower. I did time trial this morning. I got home from work and I was 9/10 slower than your lap time. And I looked at your setup, and that's basically what you're running here. So I'm a second slower than you in time trial, which will probably be the same in multiplayer. But with my setup, I know where I stand. It's a little understeery. It's not the fastest setup, but it's a stable and comfortable setup. And for this track, for this race, that's what I want. So I'm sacrificing, 1 lap pace and everything just to make sure that I'm comfortable with what I'm doing.
Alright. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, there's no point being third on the grid and being blindingly fast if I've got an oversteery car in every medium speed corner, because I'll be out by lap 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, the goal is to finish the race.
Of course. Right, I'm going to head out on track, why not? Make sure I've actually got a decent amount of fuel at least. Yeah, I'm all good on fuel. I assume you're just going to go with the soft tyres, you're not going to mess around in the mediums?
Nah, yeah, straight to the softs, not going to mess around with that.
No.
I think, to be honest, because there's so many safety cars in the actual race, I think it's better to start on a soft than a medium, because you miss out on a pit stop if you're on the mediums.
Yeah. I think it's as well is that, around here, pit stop loss, or time loss in the pits at full racing speed is a lot. You don't really you kind of want to take advantage of any opportunity you've got to get into the pits underneath a safety car or VSC.
Exactly.
And you're starting on the mediums, and then a safety car comes out on lap 4. Like you're not going to pit off those mediums, but it's going to screw you.
Definitely not. Yeah, exactly. Oh, ways spun.
Yeah, it'll happen a lot. That's the first of many.
That's a corner that I didn't really think he would spin on.
No, but Waze is a very aggressive driver. Like he pushes the cars like sometimes too much. So he has the unique ability to crash at corners that you don't really crash at.
Fair enough. Right, let's do this. This is going to be a pretty comfortable lap. I'm not going to push or anything.
Nah.
Just try and get time on the board.
That's it. Get your banker in, then work from there.
That's it. Just hopefully no one blocks me. That's always the... Should be 122, I reckon, this lap.
Yeah, I'll be a bit slower than that, I think. I've already messed up turn 1.
Yeah, that's what I expected. I've gone P2.
Nice.
Wow. Second fastest, eh?
Oh, sector 3 felt quite comfortable, but sector 1 and 2 was a bit scrappy. 23.5.
That's alright. That's
yeah,
good for a banker, that.
It's solid. Yeah, I'll take it, but yeah, it was definitely messy.
I've done a 22.4.
Yeah, that's decent. Decent.
We're looking good. That's sort of what we gauged from time trial.
Yeah, a second off. I'm a second and 1.1, but I mean, I was taking it easy coming down to turn 3, and I was still like 2 tenths up on my previous lap, so that tells you how much I messed up turn 1.
Yeah, exactly. Loads of time.
Yeah, it's all good. Did you make any mistakes in your lap, or was it pretty comfortable throughout?
Yeah, it's probably the worst lap I've ever done.
Okay. And you've gone P2.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to gauge where I can push the car. Like, I've been doing the offline Grand Prix quali because it's very similar, but even online there's still like points where you can't push as much as you can do in offline.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's just what I find.
No, I'm totally with you on that one. Yeah, I came out the pits and I was sort of half throttling around some corners, and I was like, oh wow, I can actually, like, the turn in is much sharper than what it is offline.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was sort of adapting to it on my lap, which is never ideal because you kind of want to have adapted to it even before you start. So, but the banker's in, so.
Yeah, we got Smithy Chris on a 21.9, Doyle on a 21.9. And then myself is on a 22.4, so there's 5 tenths different in that. Fozzie Bear 22.6, and then you got Jamie Met on 22.8. So that's the top 5. Pretty decent.
Yeah.
But there's a few that haven't gone yet. You got Jason, who's a pretty good driver. He's on a flying lap.
Yeah, but his lap's going to be shite. He's a second off me in both for Sector 1 and Sector 2, so...
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Fozzie Bear's probably like the one... Smithy Chris is a quick driver, don't get me wrong. Fozzie Bear, I know, is a quick driver.
Yeah.
It's difficult to judge, really, who's going to be like the quickest so far in this tier.
Right, I'm going to go out again. I need to get that. I need to get a decent lap in this time, and then that last one will just be like all out pushing. At least I have a good baseline.
Yeah, I should be good at there as well, to be honest. Again, I kind of want to do 3 runs if I can manage it.
Clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Loads of space behind me. I can go as slow as I want.
I think I'm the next one out behind you. I'm just coming out the pits now.
Yeah. And all that fuel off. To be honest, I think my worst corner that run was probably... Oh, I don't even know what the numbers are now. I think it's turn. What's the like the fast left right? What number is that?
11, 12.
So I think 10 was my worst corner. I got too much curb and the wheels were just spinning. I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you kind of want to stay away from that. It's difficult too because the car naturally runs wide, going through the little right-hander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because then you lose all that speed down that back straight.
That's it. Right, let's go again.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. There you go, second faster this lap. Blimey.
Good lad.
Still not P1 though. Fucking
Oh wow, I'm only 6 tenths up.
Whereabouts are you on the leaderboard?
P9, 22.9 I've just done. But at one point I was a second up.
Whereabouts did it go wrong?
I think I lost a couple of attempts coming out of turn 12, and then obviously my first run I nailed sector 3, so it's difficult
That makes it
to...
even harder then.
Yeah, exactly. It's frustrating because the first lap, sector 1 and sector 2 were scrappy, sector 3 was great, and then this lap, sector 1 and sector 2 were great, and sector 3 was scrappy, and it's like, oh, come on. I think if I nail all 3 sectors, I can do a 22-4.
Yes, that's probably top 6.
I'm 9th at the moment. Hopefully got enough time to get back and get out again.
Yeah, I think you will. Maybe just hold back a little bit, because I'm going to be coming in. I don't know if that will slow you up, I don't know.
Well, if you're coming out now, come out now, because I'm coming in the pit lane.
No, I'm going in, so I don't want to like block you.
Ah, no, you should be okay.
Alright, that's
I
fine.
won't have time.
No?
No.
If you don't, I won't. Simple as that. So I can't get out in time, I'll just be stuck until you get in.
Yeah, I'm in now, 2 minutes left, and it's not gonna happen for me. I'm not even gonna attempt it.
Might be able to make it. What's it, a 120?
Yeah, but I think it's gonna
get out the pits.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, that's it. I'm happy with where I am anyway. Two decent laps for me, so.
I know what I'm doing wrong. That's the good thing.
I'm 1,000 off of P2. Jesus.
I could have been 5th or 6th without that.
Blimey, I've got the best middle sector. I thought my middle sector was terrible.
Yeah, I lost all mine in. Wow, okay. Even though I lost a lot of time in sector 3.
We're 14th in the speed trap, 197.2 miles per hour.
My sector 1 time was quicker than the guy in 8th, 7th. My sector 2 time was quicker than the guy in 8th, 6th, 5th, 4th.
Yeah, you've done a really good second sector.
Yeah. But again, I lost. Like my sector 3 time, my first lap was probably a 33.1, I'd say, because I lost 4 or 5 attempts in that sector. So
I'm gonna watch Doyle, see how much he's up by, because he might be able to overtake me. Hopefully not.
That's true. I'll retire and see what's going on with the guys behind me.
Doyle, on his dashboard, he wasn't up. No, he wasn't. What about TJW? How do I go down? He isn't off at the moment, but we'll see what happens.
I'm looking at the cars behind me. Matt's invalidated, that's fine. Stephen's coming around, final corner. He goes 8th, so I'm 10th. I don't want to be I'd rather be 11th and 10th, please.
Oh yeah, because you get to choose what tyre and stuff like that. Ooh.
Infamous in 11th is still on a lap. Waze is up.
TJW. He's 4th. Well done. See what Oles is on. He's not up in his time. I honestly think missing that curve completely is the right thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Because I was watching Oles 56 and he had to completely come off the throttle. I lost so much time because of it.
Waze has gone 4th, so I'm 11th. Doyle hasn't improved, and that's it. I think you're 3rd, mate.
Wow, P3. No excuses now.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No. I'm gonna get a penalty, aren't I?
Why?
Because of my nationality is not set.
Did you declare your nationality?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. 5 place grid penalty.
Is that what you get?
I don't know. Maybe the stewards will let me off because I just got a PS5, so that's probably why. It's reset.
Just blag it. Say, I did set it, but I don't know why it's reset. You know. Just make up an excuse. They might buy it.
Yes.
The dog ate my homework. I don't know what to do.
Well, I expect to see you P4 after last race. Bloody hell. Right, edit strategy. I'm gonna go soft, medium, soft. I think. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go soft, soft, medium.
I'm tempted to start on the soft tyres in 11th.
Honestly, like, you got to think of it. If there's a safety car, then your mediums are going to lose at least like 4 laps.
Yeah.
So you're probably better off being on softs.
I'm going to start a lap under fueled.
Yep, I agree with that. I'm going to go half a lap just in case we don't have that many. Right, let's see how good my start is then. Pressure's on.
Well, outside the top 10, me and Matt are on the softs, everyone else is on the mediums. I think the right call in starting in 11th is going with the softs and just sticking with the top 10.
Yeah, I think it is.
What's the RPM on the full start? We don't want to bog down.
The good thing is, because we didn't go out for our second run, we have a fresh set of tyres.
Yes, I only used 2 sets, so... Oh my god, I'm nearly off at turn 3.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
15 drivers, Australia, first race for season. This is a great chance to score a load of points.
Yeah, I don't even care if I get overtaken at the start. I'm just going to drive to my own pace.
That's what you got to do, mate.
Just work on my race pace, that's what I need to do.
Just let the race come to you. You know where you are with your setup, you know where you are with your strategy.
Make sure them brakes are nice and warm for the first braking point. Braking zone, sorry. Braking point. It's a game mode.
Same thing, though.
Yeah,
Same bit different. Right, here we go, fella.
Here we go. Let's do this. Alfa Romeo P1, P2.
You know
First
it,
race
mate.
of the season.
You know it, mate. You should send us the trophies now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm usually pretty quiet for the first lap.
Yeah,
So,
I'll be like that as well.
No worries, pal. Have a good start. Keep it clean.
Yeah, you too. Yes, just make it out of lap 1 alive.
That's the plan, man.
Oh, who's hit me?
Oh, it's chaos.
Smithy, man.
Are you round?
Yeah, I'm coming again. Smithy spun me. I was P1 as well. Focus, focus.
Any damage?
No damage. I'm fine for damage. My tyres are so hot though.
Yeah, take it easy for the first few corners. Don't want to spin again.
I think Smithy's retired.
Oh, there's a McLaren off at 12.
Used to be a safety car for that. Thank you.
Pretty sure TJW's got damage, he must have. Oh, I'm up in 6th.
Yeah, good job. I'm in 14th.
Long way to go, fella.
That's right. Caught up to Jamie.
The fact you have no damage is a plus.
Yeah, exactly. I think Smithy might be the only one with damage, or even that. Probably not that. I don't think anyone's pitted.
No. I run a full track map, so I can...
Yeah, same.
Yeah, tell you about stuff around the circuit. How are you feeling in the car? Comfortable?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm just disappointed I'm not in that P1 position. Just waiting for that DRS to pop up so I can pounce on Jamie.
Yeah, you'll be able to start clawing your way through the field once you start catching up with the slower guys.
Wish DRS was on right now. I'd have Jamie easily. Oh, it is.
Okay, we're running low on fuel. Start lifting off the throttle a little before the braking line and letting the drag do some of the work of slowing you down. That'll help conserve the fuel you have left.
Oh, I hate that stupid pop-up that it does when each of your tyres hits 20%. It's fucking pointless.
Okay, try to overtake.
Oh yeah, mine started doing that as well.
Yeah, it was a stupid update. No one likes it.
Come on, mate. Well, I think what just happened?
Don't know, but someone's round at turn 10.
Oh, I feel so bad. I think he let me pass. He went really wide. I think he just knew I was faster. But I think he spun out because of it.
Oh well, it's his fault then, isn't it?
I feel bad for him now.
Nah, fuck it. It's just another driver you managed to beat.
Yeah, that's true. I need that Max Verstappen mentality.
Exactly.
Fuck him.
It's just another bloke.
Well, I'm back up to P12.
Yeah, you'll slowly move up.
How's your race going anyway?
Yeah, pretty chill. About 2 seconds behind P5, about 2.5 to 3 seconds ahead of P7, so I'm on my own. Just doing my thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sort of driving at 90% because the tyres are starting to show a little bit of slip. I don't want to overdrive.
Yep, same. 25% wear on mine.
Yeah, I'm around that as well.
Can't go 100%, that's for sure.
I've had no warnings yet, so that's good as well for track limits.
Oh, I've had one.
That's alright, 5 laps in. Are you going soft, medium?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Gap to car in front is 1.9
Softs
seconds.
are definitely dropping off though.
Yeah.
I was saying to myself in warm-up that past lap 5 you have to go 90% or 80 to 90%.
Yeah.
Which is famous has just spun right in front of me.
Yeah, my pace has dropped off, but I'm not losing any time, and I'm pulling away from the cars behind, so we're all struggling up here.
Nice. No!
You okay?
Oh my god, is damage turned off?
I don't know. Shouldn't be.
Storm just smashed into me out of nowhere. He's so erratic. Now I've got Jamie behind me. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is gonna go shit.
Yeah, Storm's a bit of a wild driver.
Bro, he's all over the place. I just need to get in this DRS zone and get around him. Yeah, come on.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's put me off. Okay, I'm okay. Back here now, it's terrifying.
I can't remember when I was pitting. I spun as soon as I say that.
Probably now then, mate.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling now.
I'm going to pit this lap.
Copy. I'm going to extend by a lap, so I'll be in at the end of lap 8.
My tyres are shot, literally. 33%. I've just got coming in this lap.
Yeah, I'd probably jump in now, mate. You've had 2 spins.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Yeah, Jamie's come in, but he's got 5 seconds. Smithy Chris is on a 3-second, but he has fastest lap as well.
Okay,
Just
it should
in
be.
case you need to know that.
Yeah, it should be minimal. Have you had a wing change?
No, literally, I think the F1 gods blessed me there.
Lucky boy.
Right, I'm going to go radio silence for this lap, because this lap counts.
Yeah, copy that.
condition for now. Everything's looking good. Exit now. Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Right, I'm back if you want to talk again.
Yeah, no worries.
Not, then pretty decent out that there.
Good. Well, I've gone different to everyone else around me. Everyone's pitted now onto the mediums. I've gone softs.
Right, okay.
Oh, yellow flag, exit 12.
Right.
Well, he's just spun, but he's carried on.
Green flag. We're racing again.
Oh god, I'm behind Storm again.
Up to P4 now.
Good job.
Kind of have to push a little bit now. I'm on the softs around medium runners.
Yeah.
Unless they're double stinting the
Medium
mediums.
runners are pitting. Medium runners are pitting.
Okay.
Or Storm has anyway. And he's a medium runner.
Yeah.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is
Oh, 3 DRS. Don't mind if I do.
I've just got to push a little bit now. Use up quite a bit of my ERS in this stint because I'm not sure if these guys around me are double stinting the mediums or if they're going soft, medium,
Right.
soft.
Okay. That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah,
If
that's
they
what I
don't
mean.
all stint mediums, then that's going to be weird. I think they'll lose a lot of time if they do that, though.
It depends on the different tyre rates. I mean, some people pitted a couple of laps early, so I'm a bit unsure really.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm catching them, so which I need to do on the softs.
Oh. There you go, people. Fastest to that.
As you do.
For that. Two people just spun in front of me.
Did you manage to get past them?
Yeah, Smithy probably has really high temperatures in his tyres. Not Smithy, Jamie, sorry. So I'll probably be able to make a move. Just going to sit behind him for now.
Force him into a mistake.
Exactly. One thing's for sure, I do not have to rush this at all because they are all 5 seconds penalties around me.
Exactly.
Gap to teammate behind is 22.7 seconds.
they've got 5 seconds, it means they've spun in the sped in the pits. I'd assume.
Well, I've got Jamie, 100%.
Catching you guys. Don't know when you're looking to pit, but I'm thinking around about lap 16 to 17 for me.
Green flag. Honestly, I don't have a clue right now.
Oh, TJW's lost it coming out of 12.
I'm going to have to back off a bit. I'm going into 11 and 12 behind someone. This ain't going to end up well. Oh my god, it nearly went so wrong.
I can see you on the map. There's a white little cluster there, isn't there?
Yep. Right, did go a bit wrong. I went off track a little, but that's fine. When do you think a good time to pit again will be?
You picked a lap earlier than me, so if you're going obviously on the softs and mediums, I think around about lap 15, 16.
Alright, okay.
But
I'm gonna go lap 16.
My opinion would be keep going until like
I'm
you
at
are
17%, so
yeah, you should be fine for a few more laps at least. You'll know when it's the time right to pit.
Oh, I'm too smooth. I am too smooth.
I love the enthusiasm, man.
I literally just pretended to dive from this guy, and he fully sent it into the corner. I braked so early, so I didn't even intervene with him. Oh, I sent him to the grave. That's for sure. I'm loving this race. Come on.
Yeah, it's a good fight back from you so far, mate. Very impressive.
Right, I'm starting to slide around corners. So I hit 20% on the old tyre wear. Stevens spun.
Another position for you then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. Yeah, I'm starting to struggle a little bit. I was almost in DRS zone of Doyle, but he's now starting to pull away again.
Right. Well, if you feel like you want to pit, then just tell me and I'll stay out for a lap.
I'll let you know nice and early. Definitely going to carry on for at least another lap or two.
Dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
I'm in DRS range, but I didn't get DRS.
Right, that's weird.
Nice. Second time I didn't get DRS. I'm going to pit next lap.
So the end of lap 16, copy?
Yep.
Right. Oh, God.
Can you last that long, or...?
Yeah, I can manage. I'll be in it.
Keep you out.
That's cool. I'll be in at 17 then.
Just cannot get in the DRS zone of Jamie. The boy's too quick.
He has some speed about him.
To be fair to him though, he's on the mediums. His tyres aren't dropping off as much as mine. Right, yeah, I am boxing this lap.
Copy. Yeah, I'm definitely in next lap.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Just want the DRS of Jamie. Give me that better in lap. Give me the best lap possible. Here we come. Come here, Jamie.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
In the old DRS.
We're leading our teammate by 24.0 seconds.
4.
Oh my god, I was miles per hour, 1 mile per hour out from getting a penalty there.
Jesus.
Right, on the mediums, you can box now, whenever you want.
I will be.
And then, till the end we go.
Yeah, tyres are dead now. %.
Fuck that up big time.
Oi, right, we're in.
It's probably the worst outlap I've had. These mediums are hard to drive on for some reason.
Yeah, they're going to take a lap in a bit to warm.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Fuck off, Jamie.
Wow, terrible at that. Got to make up for it now. That's all good.
When did Jamie pit? Do you know? For the mediums?
To be honest, I don't.
Okay.
I wish I could tell you.
No, because he's up my arse whilst I'm trying to get these tyres warmed up, but slowly starting to pull away now.
Nice. I think he was on the same strategy as us, to be honest.
God, I've got people with loads of penalties around me, so...
Yeah, there's so many penalties, isn't there?
I know. Wee, too much curb.
Come on, Josh, sit back. You have to overtake him here.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.9 seconds.
Okay, medium tyres are starting to work for me now.
Bloody hell, I'm 25 seconds off of Jamie.
Well, he's just jumped in the pits.
Oh my god, not much chance. I can pounce on him now. Come here, Jamie.
We've gone for a completely different strategy to all the other teams.
I know, it's brilliant. I'm still trying to get the hang of these mediums.
Oh, Demon's out.
Oh god. Safety car? Question mark?
I kind of hope not, actually, because it might screw us.
No. Yeah, at this rate, no safety car,
Caution,
please.
caution.
Oh, he's retired in the pits, so we should be okay.
Okay, clear.
Oh, I'm so close to pulling out of side of G Famous's Duracell.
Why is there yellow flags everywhere? Oh, someone's off. Who's that? It's an Alpine. Don't know who that is. Oh, my braking was late there. I'm
I've had a
fifth.
few moments like that, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm fifth. Matt's right ahead of me. He's got a pit. But I'm now surrounded
Really?
by... Yeah, but I'm now surrounded by soft runners.
But do they not have to? They don't have to pit, do they?
No, they've just done their second stops.
Well, I'm going to settle for the position I'm in now. I know it sounds stupid and anything can happen, but honestly, them soft tyres around here, absolutely insane. I have not been able to get up to speed on these mediums. They just don't grip as well. Obviously, they're not known for being as fast as softs, but
I've got to get past Matt as soon as possible here.
I'm a couple seconds slower with these tyres.
Oh, fuck you, Matt.
I've got Jamie on the softs behind me.
Matt's just nudged me off the circuits, giving me a 3-second penalty. Waze is now right up my arse in the softs.
Let Waze go, let Waze go. If he's putting you under pressure. And then just send a steward thing off to get the 3 seconds off.
Yeah, I might need to here.
Jamie, you're so much quicker around the corner.
Oh, Matt's fucked me.
Back at me. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let Jamie go. Come on, mate. Go, 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 please.
Yeah, I've sort of let ways go, so I'm trying to...
No!
Quick.
Quick. Come on, spin it. There you go. Go.
Watch the tyres.
Yep, I know. I'm just... Storm delap me. Fucking hell, the tyres are slippy. Come on, just hang in there. You're right. Fucking hell, Stephen nearly just went off in front of me. Oh, that's all because fucking someone was in the way. See what the tyres are at. They're back to working temps, but I still don't feel good on them. And way taking the fastest lap of me.
I think as long as I'm consistent, I think I'm looking at a P5.
Honestly, I think damage is off.
I clipped the wall on the pit straight and had no damage.
Yeah, I just smashed into the wall, like, top speed, that's why I was going like, no, because I thought I was out.
And you've had no wing damage at all?
I should have, my wheel should have exploded, Alex.
I mean, I'm not going to test a theory.
Hey. I'm not complaining either, it means I still win this race.
Sit in P5 and I'm going to drive 200 miles out of the wall just to see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. At least it's good points scored in this race.
I mean, Ferrari are looking the favourites.
They are looking very, very clean at the top of that leaderboard.
Fuckers.
Yeah, fuckers. I did say in the pre-season race.
Yeah, they look good.
Favourites. Honestly, I'll be P1 though. Well, not necessarily now, but the first couple of laps, P1 on the softs, flying along top speed.
Being like me at Brazil.
Yeah, exactly. Although I'll probably, actually no, I'll probably spin like you at Brazil as well. Soft start to fall off, or will they just go to the end now?
They will start to fall off towards the end.
I think they're...
I mean, the guys around me have got to do like 9 laps on them, so...
Alex, I feel sorry for you.
Why?
Because you're surrounded by soft runners.
Yeah, that's all cool.
They're like, this guy is getting 3 temps on me per corner. Jason. I think I pitted too soon. It's going to be a tough 4 laps, I tell you.
Yeah, my tyres are now already in the left side's already in the mid-20s.
Yes.
But the softs will start to go off. I've got 6 seconds to TJ behind me. But you know, he doesn't have a shit. He doesn't have a time penalty yet. Okay, so he's 3.5 behind.
I've got Stephen here, who was a second in front. He's now 3 seconds, and I'm no slow driver, but he is absolutely battering me.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Whereabouts are you anyway?
P10, so 5 plus on you. That's not bad.
No, you're in the points.
Time penalties. With time penalties, I'm P9. We've still got another 3 laps, 4 laps to go.
Yeah, anything can happen. Oh, my fuel is almost in the green now.
Yeah, Yep, same. I went half a lap down on fuel. I don't think it really mattered this race because no safety car.
I know, it'd be interesting. Maybe damaging safety cars off.
Honestly.
Because we've had one retirement, and that was Demon pulling in the pits.
Yeah, we should have had about 5 safety
easy.
cars. Just from myself.
Oh, that's not good. Someone's off at 12, an Alpine. I swear there's an Alpine out there that's like laps down.
Guess who it is?
Go on.
Storm.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Oh my God, indecisive is on 9-second penalty. Oh, I'm on a 3 now, fuck's sake, as soon as I say that.
I think I'm one warning away from getting up to 6.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. On the pitch straight.
Oh God.
No, it's that. Yeah, it's the Alpine again.
Alpine of Storm, yeah?
I assume so.
Green flag.
I think I've lapped him for the 3rd time now.
Ols is coming back at me big time.
Yeah, I've got 2 laps to go, and I'm 1.4 ahead of TJ here. The thing that will save me is if he gets a penalty.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Right. Well, the thing that's saving me is the penalties around me. Oh, no. Just gotta make sure Stephen doesn't get 6 seconds ahead of me in 2 laps.
I've got shitload of ERS, so I'm just fully sending it now.
Yeah, I think I've got you. I wanna stay or gain a position. I've got to send it. Yellow flag.
Storm's quit.
This Stephen guy needs a penalty for that. Fucking idiot. Came off the track, entered stupidly, like unsafely as hell. Now he's on the back of me, ramming me. Piss off! Right, that's going straight to the stewards. I'm going to lose a position because of it as well.
Is he just like hitting you on purpose or something?
Yeah, he was hitting me off track. He always leaves space. Because he's spun, he's panicking. A bit like me in France when I knocked Fozzie Bear off. But if you come off, you've got to wait for a position on track.
Yeah, you can't just fucking throw the car back on and expect people to get out of the way for you.
The gap to the car ahead is 10.3 seconds.
Oh man, 7 tenths in it now to TJ.
Really?
Yeah, it's so close.
This guy's got to leave this.
One mistake will sort it.
No, no, no! No! You fucking stupid cunt! Oh, this guy deserves a race ban. Seriously does.
All you can do is send it in.
Oh my god. What's up with my races, man? Why am I getting these cunts that don't leave space?
God, it's 3 tenths fucking hell.
Honestly, I believe I should have P9. And now
Come on,
P12
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, I'm over the line in 5th. Do I keep it? I do, by 3 tenths. Oh, that was sweaty towards the end. Why doesn't it show up?
I'll just give up. I really do. I actually just don't want to race no more.
Nah, keep pushing, mate, because Smithy Chris has got 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's not the point. I was 9. Well, I was 10th, going to get 9th, and for some reason he pushed me off track twice and then knocked me off the third time.
All you can do, unfortunately, is send it in, man.
Yeah, but that's not going to get my positions back that I've worked hard for, is it?
I know, but unfortunately, you know, I don't want to say shit happens.
That's fucking more than shit. I'm so pissed off.
But I've had issues like that before.
I'm about to fucking explode on him in the chat.
Well, Ferrari are really the team to beat, aren't they? Fuck it out. Careful what you say in the chat. Last thing you want is a ban for it. I know you're frustrated, mate. I'm the same as well. I've gone into the chat and screamed and shouted and called people cunts.
No, I'm not swearing. I just put for fuck's sake and then added him. And I was like, I was miles ahead of you and you ran me off track. Should have had P9 for fuck's sake. What a joke. Nothing like bad. I'm not swearing at anyone.
No, that's great.
Expressing my anger.
I know it's frustrating, you know, you had a good start, you get spun, you've recovered from nowhere up into a decent points position, and then you get that again. I've been in situations like that when I've been, you know, I've recovered through the field and I've been in a great position.
Share play it as well. Can I say full hour? Yes, I can. Oh well, that's going on the old YouTube channel. Posted on in a month.
I've got to look back at the one with Matt. I'm pretty sure I had some of my car alongside, and he's just panicked.
Yeah. We could have had such a good race there. Well, you did anyway. I'm not going to take that away from you.
No, yeah, I'm happy with mine.
Brilliant. Yeah. Oh well.
It's a shame, but yeah.
On to the next.
I think, you know, you should take heart in the fact that, yeah, you've got the qualifying pace there, clearly.
I've got the race pace, it's just idiots around me.
That's the problem, like I said, in these first couple of races, and especially at a circuit like this, you are going to come across those that just don't know how to drive in a straight line and don't know how to behave. But you'll learn as it goes on with who the idiots are in this tier, because there's idiots in every tier, doesn't matter what tier it is.
Oh, I think I've sussed them out already. Bloody hell.
Yeah, he seems a bit wild.
Honestly, same with Storm as well, he ruined my race. Someone tagged you saying go P11 to P5. That's gonna help this fantasy out.
Oh, did they? Oh, I'm just jumping on now. Where have they tagged me in that?
General chat.
Oh. Oh, he must have.
Yeah.
He must. Oh yeah, that's it. He must have picked me for his fantasy team then.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah, cool, man.
So I went from P3 to P14. And then I was P8. Oh, don't say that. I was P8. And then I got smashed off the track into P10. It makes... We are pretty equal, Alex, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at the timings throughout the race, we are literally, apart from like the pitting and the outlaps, like we are the same.
Yeah, we pretty much had we pretty much did our own thing. Everyone else sort of did the soft, medium, soft. We were soft, soft, medium. So, which was interesting because you find yourself, you know, at one point I was, you know, 6th, then I was up to 2nd, then I was down to 8th, and back up, and then back down, and back up because of the pit stops. So it was interesting that we went in a completely, well, not a completely different direction, but slightly different from everyone else, which kept you guessing. I think we're very similar on race pace. You're quicker over the 1 lap. But like I said, take heart in the fact that, you know, you were fucking nowhere after the start, and you've managed, bearing in mind that obviously there was like no damage for whatever reason. You pulled yourself back up into a decent position just through your own talent, and yeah, to have the instance there at the end is obviously frustrating, you know. But try it. It's difficult because I think I've been in positions like last season with Matt where I've taken things to heart, sort of thing, and like things have like bothered me for days. And that's the last thing you want to do. You've got to look back at your own performance and go, okay, there's only 15 drivers here tonight, a few are missing, but you're on the pace to, I think, consistently challenge for a top 5.
Fingers crossed.
It's frustrating, mate, I know, but you got to think the positives outweigh the negatives, yeah? Look at your overall race as it was. If it wasn't for the incidents, you was on the strategy. You knew when you needed to pit. You weren't going to push your tyres too much. You were driving to a limit that you felt comfortable with. You wasn't overdriving the car and trying to make up lost time. You were losing time at certain places with spins and going, right, okay, cool the tyres down, refocus, get yourself sorted, and then carry on. It's easy to lose your head in situations like that.
Race for myself to make them mistakes just makes you a better driver, and you need to make them mistakes anyway.
Of course you do. No one's perfect straight out of the box. It's the first race of the season, mate.
Exactly. We scored points. That's all we need to worry about.
I'm pretty sure we're 2nd in the constructors. I think.
Oh, that sounds amazing if that's true.
I think we are.
Just got to beat them Ferrari guys. Ooh.
That's going to be really difficult.
Oh my god. How do they post the oh, they do, don't they? Do they post the finishing stuff straight away, or do they wait a bit?
Standings. I think they do the results, but then the penalties. I don't think. I think, well, like after the instance, like the confirmed one after all the instance, I think it's in a couple of days.
I've got a couple of people that are getting penalties, so you might even get a position, or I might gain a few. Hey, what's your YouTube, by the way?
Alex Lilly. There's loads of Alex Lillys out there. If you type in like Alex Lilly 1 hub or something like that, it will pop up.
Yes. There we go. Subscribe.
Well, I'm up to 39 now, I think.
Yep, that's it. 39.
Oh well, another race over and done with.
Yeah. Now you've got a week to recharge for the next event, which is I don't know where.
Bahrain.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I don't know about that track.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never it's with Australia. I've never raced, done an actual league race before. I don't think I've done one at Bahrain. I might have in a different league just once.
Oh, I've been there quite a few times. Well, I've been everywhere quite a few times. It's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I've got to do some more practice. I haven't done like any online stuff around Bahrain yet.
Right.
So I'm going to have to work on like setups and high fuel loads and stuff like that. But yeah. I'm confident I'll put in a decent performance. That's a track where you don't really get that many incidents. So if you're off the pace, you'll be at the back, sort of thing.
Oh right, so Bahrain, there's hardly any incidents.
Yeah, because it's such a wide circuit. I mean, the danger spots is probably. I mean, the big overtaking spots is obviously turn 1, turn 4, and then maybe you can have a cheeky dive bomb into turn 9, which is the tight right-hand hairpin before that double left.
Oh yeah.
But you've really got to be committed for that because it's such a wide turn in that you'll think like the guy's like leaving you the space, and all of a sudden, bang, he's on the apex, and you're fucked. Turn, I think it's turn. No, sorry, that's turn 8, and then 9 and 10's that double left-hander on the back straight. That's a tricky spot to get right.
That's like DRS, isn't it?
Yeah, you got 3 here: main straight up to turn 4, and then the back straight as well. But the last sector's quite nice.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that curb on that. Right-hand turn.
Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I won't. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go and send this stuff off to the steward's office.
Yes, no worries.
Alright.
Send it all in, see what happens. No worries, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
See
ya, man.
Yeah, you too.
There you go, Josh leaves. Obviously, he's a young lad. He's only been racing a couple of years. Quite frustrated, obviously, with what happened, but he should take pleasure in the fact that he's very quick in one lap, starting up towards the front, which I think is going to be a regular thing for him as the season goes on. If he ends up out-qualifying me at every race, that's fine by me, because I focus more on my race pace. And his race pace seems good. We're very evenly matched. We've pretty much done the same strategy as each other, and he fell to the back, carved his way through, and he's had the instance there with Stephen, I think, in the Williams towards the end. So, yeah, he's a frustrated young lad, but like I said, he should take the positives from the event and then focus as he goes on. But overall, a decent first start to the season. Quite clearly, there was an issue either with the lobby settings or with Codemasters themselves. I've been sat here like talking to Josh and reading the Discord chat, and quite a few of us are like, well, I've had 3 spins and hit someone, and I went into the wall at 150. My race should be over, blah blah blah, and no one had any damage. If the damage was on, I think I might have picked up a little bit of wing damage when I just clipped the wall coming onto the main straight. But clearly there would have been like 3 or 4 people out of the race, probably a safety car or 2, so who knows where I would have been in the end. But all things considered, starting 11th, finishing 5th, only had a 3-second penalty. Possibly could have had 4th if it wasn't for the mess around with Matt. I don't know whether he was too focused on me because it was me catching him, being behind him, and he was sort of, oh, that's my old teammate, I've got to keep him behind and whatnot, because he was completely all over the place. Sort of nudged me off and gave me that 3-second penalty, which in the end made no difference. Fortunately, we managed to beat TJ by just 3 tenths, and that's the best start I've had to a season for a long time for P5. So 5th in the championship as it stands. I think we might be 2nd or 3rd in the constructors, and I think going forward that might be, you know, if Josh starts picking up consistent finishes as well, we could be looking for top 3 in the constructors, which would be fantastic. It's difficult again to judge. Obviously, the Brazilian pre-season race went very well for me in the first half, but then I've got a nice setup for Brazil, and I've always been quick there, so it was difficult to judge off the back of that compared to everyone else. And the same here tonight as well, because there was issues in the lobbies with no damage and whatnot. I possibly could have been a bit higher because there were people that finished above me that had spins and had contact with other cars and the walls. But Australia's never been a fan favourite for me, and yet we've still managed to come away with P5. But there were a couple of people behind me that probably should have finished ahead of me, Josh being one of them, and we only had 15 drivers, not 20. So again, it's difficult to really see in this tier on this game if I am a genuine top 5, top 6 driver at every race, or if I've just had 2 lucky races so far. I think Bahrain, if we have a bigger field of 17, 18, 19, I think that will really show, because that's going to be a circuit where you don't make that many mistakes. So the quicker drivers will always do well, and the slower drivers will always do badly. So that, I think, is probably going to be the first real indication of where I stand. But as things have gone so far this season, pretty good solid start. I'm happy with all things considered, and hopefully next week on Friday at Bahrain we can continue a good start to the season. So thank you very much for watching this live stream, and I'll see you all for the next one very soon.